from your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 Wham News at 6.
Breaking now, President Trump's borders are backing the Rochester Police Department after a controversial encounter with federal agents.
He has also said that he is going to come to Rochester to show his support for the men and women of the Rochester Police Department.
We continue to follow the fallout from Monday's traffic stop, which is now prompting a response from the Trump administration. Good evening, I'm Matt Malloy. Border czar Tom Homan meeting with the Locust Club today and says he's standing behind the officers involved. On Wednesday, Rochester's mayor and police chiefs and officers violated the city's sanctuary policies when responding to a call from Border Patrol to help with a traffic stop. Homan says those policies endanger both police and the public.
He just talked about how it's difficult working with sanctuary cities. It is difficult when members of federal law enforcement are trying to get. They're not deporting. They're not going after illegal immigrants. They're going after people who are here illegally that have committed crimes.
And tonight, state lawmakers are also weighing in. 13 Wham's Natalie Calzatoni breaks down all of the reaction coming in this evening. Natalie, good evening.
Good evening, Matt. Rochester Police Union leaders say they aren't sure when Tom Homan is coming to town. Today, the officers involved also received support from the Republican minority leader of the state Senate.
How you doing?
Tonight, border czar Tom Homan weighing in on the controversial encounter between Rochester police and federal agents. Writing in part, I stand with the officers of the Rochester, New York Police Department that answered the emergency assistance call from U.S. Border Patrol. His comments elevating the national spotlight on this traffic stop caught on surveillance video. During a media briefing Wednesday, city leaders said RPD officers who were dispatched to the scene on Whitney Street Monday overstepped and violated the terms of the city's sanctuary status and general orders.
What is also very concerning is that RPD officers, when out of view of the supervisor who is on scene, do initiate contact with occupants of the vehicle while Border Patrol stands by, when in reality they should be initiating contact. We should be there ensuring their safety.
And our policy clearly states that the Rochester Police Department is not responsible for and does not engage in enforcement of immigration laws.
Senate Republican leader Rob Ortt joined the RPD Locust Club Friday and criticized the mayor and police chief's response.
I don't represent the city of Rochester, but it angered me. These officers didn't respond. They weren't immigration officers. They weren't asking them about their legal status. That is not what happened.
Ortt says Rochester police were simply assisting Border Patrol. He wants to pass legislation he says would uncuff law enforcement from properly executing public safety tasks. State Senator Jeremy Cooney says while this is a city policy, state lawmakers will also likely confront this issue.
While we understand that this is a city issue and the city government's going to be looking into this, as a resident, as a neighbor, I was, of course, very upset to see this happening in our own community. As long as the legislation is balancing and finding approaches, we'll take a look at it.
And today, the city declined to comment on these new statements from the border czar and referred us back to Wednesday's press conference. That's also when they told us 10 officers were receiving additional training on policies. And tonight at 10 and 11, we'll hear more from the police union after their meeting with Tom Homan. Matt?